But too often we make this assumption that government will be there and will take care of us and everything is going to be all right. Our experiment with liberty has been the greatest experiment in the history of the world. And we became the most prosperous, we had the largest middle class, and we were a creditor nation. Today, we owe $5 trillion. We have a middle class that's shrinking and getting poorer. We have now the standard of living for the average American has been going down for 12 years. And that's why people feel badly about the way it is today. And the unemployment rate for certain categories, the young teenagers, college graduates, it's very, very tough. And so when the government comes along, and today they made the announcement, the unemployment rate just went down. But what the problem is they don't count everybody. The people who drop out, they don't count. And the people who stop looking for work, and there were 34 million new people in the last 10 years. Essentially, no new jobs have been created. So there's really a serious problem with the unemployment. And it's because we've had a managed economy for a long time. We have been taught by the liberal professors that the reason we get into recessions, the people won't spend the money. Of course, how do you spend the money if you don't have a job and you're all maxed out on credit cards? You can't spend money. So they recognize that possibility, and the Bernankes of the world say, you know what we need to do is the government then needs to spend the money, and deficits don't matter. And the truth is, deficits do matter. And we've lived too long on the assumptions that governments are different than individuals. But individuals who live beyond their means eventually live beneath their means. And countries that do the same thing will live beneath their means. And that is what we're ushering in, an age right now of living beneath our means. And that is the reason we have to have significant changes. And it's not going back to the old days, the old age and the old standard, the gold standard. I mean, what is old is tyranny. And the other side wants to go back and have more tyranny and more authoritarianism. So what we want to do is go back and pick up the pieces of what a free society was all about and build on it, have a better gold standard, a better understanding of foreign policy and economic policy.